Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And the Bruins will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Ohio State's offense will have the football first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football, so we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Makes the grab. Quick step and go. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in, it's Smith. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the UCLA Bruins offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. It's complete to the left. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down. Let's see if they punt it away. is on its way. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Using his legs, it's Peoples. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Offside.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll keep it on the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Try to get it to the edge. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. After losing yardage on those last 2 runs, you know they've got to throw it here on 3rd and 15. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Tate. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming. Punt is on its way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They'll run play action. This time he's got it. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Bruins decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll haul it in right around the logo. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8-clap and a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. I mean, you think about a defense. You got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football. You want to be in the mix. Find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Working that wide receiver screen. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. They boot it away on 4th down. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And a great job on the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking for room, it's Thomas. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He gets it away from his own end zone. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up, turning it on. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And that last completion left him short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the big fella. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Buckeyes are marching down the field. He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Buckeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. On the ground. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Might be calling a hot route. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose and no running room there. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty marker right at the line of scrimmage, and this may go against the defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Power football with the run. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Hang on! team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. To the air, it's Sayin. Hauls it in with one hand. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. Boy, was he well protected. Finally lets one go to the left. Grabs it inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. A first down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Bring in the heat. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 7 over Maryland.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Using his feet. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Looking downfield. It's Maleava. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Well, they've done nothing on offense so far, but if they can put some points on the board before halftime, it could really change things.
No doubt. Go into the locker room with some good juices, some good vibes, and momentum can switch a game in a heartbeat. But this offense hasn't had much to cheer about yet. That play gives them one play. Now let's go build on it and make something happen before the half.
Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Flores. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA!
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Spits it out to the back. Finds his man. It's Peoples. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Give to the big fullback. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. They'll immediately call timeout. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. After run, now throw. Got it behind the line. It's Peoples. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it, and stopped the clock. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
The Buckeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Quickly to the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man covered. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. Line gets set, first down. The give out of the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. He'll keep it on the sneak. Got the first down. Looking for more. The Bruins are flying down the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. From the gun, the running back has it. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. After that big run, the defense answers. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mathews. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Bruins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins! A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. There he goes. He's now up to 58 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. Give to the running back.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll go to the ground. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. They'll run it from the gun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Makes his man miss. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Trying to turn the corner on the right. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. They'll run it out of the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll try to outflank him with the jet sweep. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball. playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Illinois is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Jeff George should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Maryland. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Right back to the well. This time, there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. He'll take the deep shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Thomas. Quick spin on the run. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
It's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
From the gun, the ground game. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He'll sneak it.
Well, we've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center or to the left side. Whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him, and they just ride the center and the QB sneaks.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be third down. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, UCLA! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back and keep that momentum going.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Toss to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with second and short. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. Now inside the 20, first and 10 from the 18. They'll move the wide receiver. Running back searching for a hole. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's second and 13 now. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a two-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want it. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Some misdirection with the counter. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Works the middle of the field. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple. Makes a grab, past the marker. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to throw it. Dances away to buy time. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. To the ground to try to move the chains. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and you stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, and pull off the big upset.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Grab near the sticks. It's Robinson. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with the win.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on them.
The handoff, keep working on that clock.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.